Gee, my hair doesn't have that nice bounce it had to it before. Maybe it's because I swam in the pond yesterday. Boy, that pond was cold. Oh my goodness. I dive in instead of walking in, you know? And the whole pond is the coolness of the springs. So as you swim through it, you don't find any places that are warmer. It's all spring temperature. So that's what, 55 degrees?
I think the water was warmer than 55.
It was cold though. It was
65, 70 maybe.
Anyway, it was cold. It was warmer than it was when I stopped swimming in Georgia, because when I got out in Georgia, my hands were so cold. I had to wear gloves on my hands as well as a wetsuit. So I didn't wear a wetsuit. But I probably would have worn a wetsuit if I had tried to walk into it. Probably would have worn a long wetsuit down to my feet. So I was cold most of the evening. And then I got in bed and I took the hairdryer. I love doing this. I took the hairdryer and I shot it down under the covers. And I warmed up my feet and I warmed up my legs and I got all over. I got all warm. It was so great. It was great. I think keeping a hairdryer along with you is a good idea. In case you're ever cold, you can just quickly warm up. It's very good. Very wonderful idea. It also dries you off. It's really humid. You know, if you use a hairdryer, it dries off the humidity too. I guess what happens is it raises the temperature and the air can hold more humidity and then it doesn't feel as humid. Is that right?
When water condenses, it produces heat. That's what warms the room up.
When water condenses, it produces heat, which warms the room up. Really? So when the water falls out of the air, it gets warmer. But when the water falls out of the air, it's because the air has gotten cooler. That's what dew is. Oh well.
Yes, so instead of getting cooler still, it condenses the liquid.
So instead of getting cooler still, it condenses the liquid. I don't know. I have to follow that with my brain, and I don't go there with my brain. Anyway, my brain is for things like looking outside, watching the birds, seeing what's happening. I'm good at that, but I'm not good at all that word stuff. I've been reading some old basketry newsletters. This is from 1999, the Basketry Association newsletter. It's so cool to read these. It's so wonderful. I just get so absorbed in it. I had no idea that I would be so absorbed. And then whenever anybody makes a comment or writes one of these, like here's a picture of a basket that is a bathtub basket, which they're making a duplicate of, a copy of an old bath chair. But anyway, I look up these people that have written these articles, and these are people like Lois Walpole or whatever it is. Like, I've got books by her, and it's interesting to see these names and then to look them up online, because they've all got websites, right? Like this one here is birch bark, pine needles, birch bark and pine needles, strips of birch bark and willow band, cedar bark, sedge, and bear grass. Those are those three baskets in that picture, and those are by Linda Lemieux. Lemieux. Anyway, so then I can look up Linda Lemieux online and see all of her baskets. It's just awesome to see all this stuff. It's just so inspiring. It makes me want to weave. Weave baskets. It's a sunny day out today, but it's very cold. It's only 10 Celsius. That's 55, I guess. I didn't go down to the pond. I should have gone down to the pond, I guess. Well, it's still 7 minutes to 9. The sun's out. I really like the hammock I made there yesterday. I guess I have to take a shower to make my hair go the right way again. I like it when it comes down and flips up. Flip up, flip up. This is like looking in the mirror to make these videos. Anyway, what was I saying? It must have been very important because I forgot. Oh yes, I like my new hammock. And I like the view from the hammock. You know, my view from the hammock is looking up into the leaves of the tree above. Very beautiful. And did I tell you about my phlox? I was going to video it while I was doing it, but I needed both hands. But I dug up some phlox, and they were not anywhere near as big as the group of phlox they were once. And I realized, I never realized it before, but there's a big root ball. There's almost like a solid chunk, like a tuber. And then there's these tubers that are all matted in with it. And if you pull very carefully, the roots for one will come out. So instead of chopping it with a shovel like they say you're supposed to, I just pulled each one separately and I got all these little plants. Oh, I guess I have to plant them today. And, oh,
Your
a
trumpet.
trumpet I could learn to play. Ah, yes, I love the trumpet. I'm going to try it again. I could, when we're driving along the highway, I think it'd be so cool to drive along with the window open and play it out the window. You know, close the window just enough so the...
I think these are dirty.
No, those are all... Yes. No. Put them... I don't know, Willem. This has stumped me as much as the condensation did.
You'll go down to the car.
Okay, thank you. I'll have to check them out with my nose to know if they're clean or dirty. Anyway, oh, did I show you that patch of cat, meow, what is it, catnip? I have a big patch of catnip down by the pond, which is pink. I never heard of such a thing. It's about 4 feet tall, 5 feet tall, I guess. And it's pink. The whole thing is pink, right from the bottoms, right through all the leaves. Very strange. I thought maybe it's poisoned or something. I've never seen a catnip plant do that. Also, I have in my window boxes along the windows of the house, I never weeded them. And so I have a catnip. I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's a catnip plant growing in the window box out there. And there's a big stem of grass growing out of that one. It looks almost like corn. Isn't that something? Ah, alas, alack. Well, today must be a good day because it's sunny out. That's a surefire way of knowing it's a good day. And if it's a yucky, miserable, rainy autumn day, it's a good day for ducks. And you can also be the sunshine on rainy days. Because everybody's having a miserable day when it's a rainy day. The clerks in the stores are kind of... And so you can be the sunshine. You can make everybody smile. Becomes a goal. First you have to make yourself smile. And the best way to do that is to smile. Once you're smiling, you're happy. Hi, Willem.
I don't think you need all 4 hats, just pick one.
Just one hat? That's all I can take with me? Oh my gosh, he's 4 hats he brought in the house. Says we don't need all of these. Well, obviously, what does he know? Just a man, you know. He knows nothing about the stylish hats. The culture of stylish hats. All right, well, I guess I'm going to sign off and say hello and goodbye and keep smiling. I hope it's sunny where you are. Autumn is upon us. At least here it is. And the end of our hot weather is here and gone. And now is the rainy season. So if you're having a beginning of the rainy season, remember, be happy anyway. It's a good time to watch a movie if it's raining. Okay, bye.